All right, what's snowing on, guys? Minnesotan here, and today, as you can see by the title and what you see on the screen, we're doing our Game of the Year voting. I did this last year, and I did it a few years before that, and I had a lot of fun with it. I kind of skipped; I had a little hiatus in between, but I really liked doing this last year. I liked discussing it in the comments with the people that left it on the YouTube video, and I played a lot of the games this year. I was pretty busy playing a lot of these games, so I'm excited to talk about it, excited to give my picks and what I also think will win. And to start off, we have Game of the Year right here. And I think it's no surprise to anyone, or it will be no surprise to anyone, that Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year. I will flat out say it. Even though it's not my pick, it would be my second pick. It is a fantastic game, just through and through. There, no doubt about it. I don't think I've talked to somebody that has played this game that didn't get some enjoyment out of it. It's definitely is an introduction to a different genre for a lot of people, and I'm really glad that Sandfall got so much exposure from it, and they can move on to make bigger and better things. Yeah, I really liked Clair Obscure Expedition 33 through and through, but it is not my pick for Game of the Year. Death Stranding 2 on the beach and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've not played either. I haven't even played Death Stranding 1, but I've heard so many good things about Death Stranding 2. I think I just need to pull the trigger and finally play through Death Stranding 1. So I can't pick it. Obviously, I haven't played it, but I've heard very good things about this and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't have a Switch 2, but I think I will finally pick one up to play Metroid Prime 4. And then I might play Donkey Kong Bonanza along with it. Moving on, we have two indie games. Hades 2. Are these both considered indie games? I think they are. Yeah, they probably are both. Anyways, Hades 2, I played it in the early access earlier this year, like March, April, May, sometime around there, and I had a ton of fun with it. I think it is an improvement on everything Hades 1 or just Hades was good at. I love the combat. I thought the combat was tighter. I thought the gameplay was faster. I thought it was more challenging, which I really liked. I liked the areas. I liked the home base more, the upgrades. Everything really just kind of spoke to me. It was a perfect roguelike, in my opinion, and I really liked Hades 2. But it's not my pick, and neither was Hollow Knight. But I still really liked Hollow Knight Silk Song. It was another fantastic game. An entry by Team Cherry. Finally got it. Took them a while, but yeah, Hollow Knight Silk Song was definitely a lot of fun. And it was a big game, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think it took me somewhere between 40 and 50 hours to beat my first playthrough, and I'd like to go back and play it again along with Expedition 33 and do a couple more runs of Hades 2 as well. But Hollow Knight was definitely fun. It's definitely challenging. But I definitely had a good time with it, and I really did like Hollow Knight Silk Song quite a bit. But my pick for Game of the Year is none other than Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I can say flat out right, I don't think it's going to win. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone and everyone it will be Clair Obscure Expedition 33, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, man, it was made for me. This is my type of RPG. It's the closest thing so far to, in my eyes, a perfect RPG. I love the realism. I love the nitty-gritty of it. I loved the innovations that they made. Just like how Baldur's Gate 3 is going to set a benchmark for CRPGs in the future, this game is going to set a benchmark and a standard for first-person open-world RPGs in the future. And I think we moved on from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 a little too early. It did come out in February, I understand that, but I don't think Warhorse got enough flowers. Obviously, it's been doing great. It's gotten great reviews, high praise. I think it just crossed over 4 million copies sold. But man, this game was something else. This game was special. I knew it when I first played it. The innovations with how you interact with NPCs and how NPCs interact with you, like if you steal something or you start sneaking, the NPCs like follow you and track you, and if you like are suspicious and you go steal something and come back later, they'll accuse you and the girls will get you. It was so fun. The mini games with how to craft potions and stuff, and make weapons was awesome. I mean, this really, I can't give enough praise about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I am really excited to see what Warhorse has in the future. I don't think it's going to be a third entry in the Kingdom Come universe. Maybe it will be, but I hope they move on to something else. Even though I loved 1 and 2, I'm excited to see what they have in the future. But yeah, this is going to be my pick for Game of the Year. Even though I don't think it's going to win, I still really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, if you have not played it, if you like RPGs, if you're a big RPG guy, similar to a game like Avowed, but less like fantasy, kind of strictly medieval, this is right up your alley. Yeah, the cities and everything were just incredible. I could talk about this game for hours, how much I love it. But we are moving on. Best Game Direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. We have Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. I did not play Ghost of Yotei or Death Stranding 2, but I have played the rest of these. Split Fiction, since I haven't talked about it yet, I was actually really surprised with how much I like Split Fiction. Hazelight, they haven't missed yet. They have a formula, and they're sticking to it, and they're very good at it. I think I still like It Takes Two a little bit more. I think it had a little bit better platforming, which I think kind of edges it out over Split Fiction, but I actually really like Split Fiction quite a bit. And I played A Way Out 2, and I really like that game. Hades 2, again, fantastic entry, but I'm surprised I only have 5 picks here for game direction. I think I have to give it to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, beginning to end, the direction, the decisions, the presentation was just out of this world. It was fantastic. Nothing more I could say about it. It takes the cake in this category easily. Next up, we have Best Narrative. Now, I own Silent Hill F, but I have not yet played it. I've been so busy trying to complete other games on my backlog, and I really do want to play Silent Hill F because it is I'm a fan of the Silent Hill series. It looked like a ton of fun. It's gotten great reviews, so I will be getting around to playing this eventually. But for now, it's between Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. I think it's closer than what people think, because the storytelling in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is great, but I will give the edge to Expedition 33. I think, again, what I said previously, with best direct, because this best narrative with best direction, beginning to end, every decision made is just fantastic, and I loved it. Best art direction, again, only 5 categories. I'm surprised they don't open it up to 6, but maybe that's just for Game of the Year. I can't remember. This one, again, I might have to give it to Clair Obscur because I love the art direction between both of these games, too. Hades 2 has some really, really unique art, but man, the decision-making in Clair Obscur for all the environments and the world and everything was just so, so good. So I think I will have to give another award to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. And I know for a fact it's going to get one more award later down the line that I'm thinking of at the top of my head. But yeah, art direct. I mean, I think it's got to go between Hades 2 and Expedition 3. I mean, it could be one of these two, but I've only played the 3. I got to give it to 33. Best score. Okay, here it is. Here's the one I have to give it to Clair Obscur. This is, and I'm not being hyperbolic, this is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. Everything about it. Lorien Testard. I've listened to the soundtrack at work, just playing other games, just driving, whatever. This is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time, and I don't know if anything else is going to top it. It is just fantastic beginning to end. I love Hollow Knight. I love Hades, and I'm sure the soundtracks of Yotei and Death Stranding 2 are fantastic as well, but this is it's something else. It is something else. And if you haven't seen already, I do have a cover of the I think it's the main title theme. Oh my gosh. What I can't remember the name of it. It's on my YouTube channel. I have a guitar cover of it. So you can go check that out as well. Moving on, best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. I mean, shoot. I've only played one of these games. I haven't played Battlefield 6. I gotta give it to Clay Obscure again. I want to diversify it out, but it's such a good game. It's such a good, and I've given so many awards, and I probably would give some more if KCD2 was on here, but they only have 5 choices, so gotta give it to Clay Obscure. It did have really good audio design. I love the sounds for the combat and everything in between. It was very satisfying. I think it, if it does win, it is deserved. It's not just because I haven't played it. Although all of these games, I'm sure, are very good as well with their audio design. I have to give it to Clay Obscure. Okay. Best performance. Ben Starr. Oh, I didn't even know Ben Starr was. Oh yeah, he was. What's his face? I wish they had the actors here, and the actor's name. Actually, Troy Baker for Indiana Jones. That might be a sleeper pick. You see, dude, they have 3 picks. Oh, I wish they had what's his face from KCD2 in here, because he actually did. Whoever played Henry, he did a very good job. I'm a little Jennifer English. She did great in Claire in Expedition 33 as well. I mean, she's Shadowheart. How can you not vote for her? And I heard great things about Kato's performance in Silent Hill F2. I think all of these people here deserve a spot, obviously. I kind of wish there was one given to Henry. I think that is a little bit of a snub, having 3 people from one game here, which is why I think I'm going to pick Troy Baker for Indiana Jones The Great Circle, because I really did like that game as well. That was a lot of fun, and I thought he put on a perfect performance for Indiana Jones. So I'm going to give it to him. Innovation in accessibility. I have only played Doom. I've only played Doom out of here. Recognize the software and hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Can't argue with something like that, and I'm sure all of these games did a lot to do so. I know Adamfall is on my list to play. It's on my wish list. South of Midnight, I believe, is as well, but I have to give it to Dune. Even though I don't usually need a lot of the accessibility features, I'm glad that they are there for people that do need them. So I'm going to give it to Dune, because I did have a lot of fun playing it. Even though I think it was a little bit of a step down in quality compared to Eternal. Yeah, I will give it to Dune. Games for Impact. I have not played any of these games, unfortunately. Even though I have heard a lot of good stuff about South of Midnight. But I cannot. I can't vote for a game that I haven't played, so I'm gonna skip this category. But I'm interested to see what wins, and maybe I'll check it out. I imagine it's gonna be South of Midnight, because that's probably the only game from here that I've heard. Maybe I've heard of Lost Records before. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Best ongoing. Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Marvel Rivals. Didn't Marvel Rivals come out this year? I feel like that's a little. Maybe that's not cheating, but I feel like you gotta have like at least a year under your belt. The only games from here I think I've played this year, I've played a little bit of No Man's Sky, I played Helldivers 2, I played Fortnite. I think it's going to be between Helldivers 2 and No Man's Sky. I know No Man's Sky released, I think it's best DLC yet. And I tried to get back into it, and I want to keep doing a playthrough. I just got sidetracked by something else. Helldivers 2, though, was a lot of fun, and I've dropped back in every once in a while to play it. So I think I might give it to Helldivers 2. I think I will. I think I'm going to give it to it. Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3 has some really cool mods. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity, and game update patches. I mean, I love the Baldur's Gate 3 team. Larian is fantastic. All these guys deserve it, but I think I got to give it to Larian. I got into a new playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and I downloaded some mods, and Their community on Reddit and Twitter is fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Baldur's Gate 3. Best independent game. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I played 4 of these. I've not played Absalom, and I have not played Ball Pit. But Blueprints, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. I think right out the gate, I'm going to eliminate Clair Obscure Expedition 3, even though it is an indie game. I don't really know if I consider it fitting the category. It had a pretty big team, and even though they were independent, I don't know. I would have to, I guess, see the actual definition. I would have to see everything behind it. But just at the top of my head, of the ones that I played between Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Blueprints, if you have not played it, is an amazing roguelike game. I did not expect to like this game as much as I did. And I really, really liked Hades 2, and I really, really liked Hollow Knight Silk Song, but I have to give this to Blueprints. I thought it was a super cool concept, very innovative. I was addicted to that game for like 2-3 weeks trying to beat it. It was so fun. And I want to go back and replay it again, because once you forget kind of everything from the game, you forget all the codes and everything because they're the same for each playthrough. I think it would become very fun again. The RNG of it is a little it got a little annoying towards the end. I don't know if they fixed it since I've beat it, but I really, really like Blueprints. Best debut indie game. Okay, here we go. I know Mega Bonk, the developer, Vedinad. He said he was a developer on a different indie game, so this technically isn't his debut. Dispatch was pretty good. I think it kind of fell off a little bit towards the end, in my opinion. And then debut, I think I might have to give this to Blueprints again, man. I think because I want to play Megablock. I haven't played it yet, and I haven't played Despelate. It would be between Dispatch and Blueprints, because again, I don't know if I would consider Clair Obscure an indie game. I don't know. Maybe it would fit my internal definition. But between Blueprints and Dispatch, I think I do have to give it to Blueprints. I think it was super innovative in the game that they made. Not to give any shade to Dispatch. I do like kind of that telltale story formula. But I think it kind of, even though the story was great, I think it fell into a lot of the same tropes of your decisions not really mattering too much, and it kind of went more down and towards like a dating sim with a superhero side story compared to a superhero story with a dating sim side story. I don't know. I really like Dispatch, don't get me wrong, but I think I got to give my vote to Blueprints. I really, really like this game. It's probably my favorite indie game of this year. Best mobile game. I don't play mobile games, so I have no idea what I would even pick. I know Umamuse is probably going to win because this game was crazy popular back in like September, August, around that time. So yeah, I am. I'll abstain from voting from that one. Same with probably best VR AR. Once the new Steam Flex or the Steam Frame comes out, I probably will actually buy it and then start playing some VR games, but I have not played any of them so far, so I can't vote on one that I haven't played. Best action game. One that was robbed was Kazan. Where is Kazan on here? That absolutely deserves a spot for best action game, and it probably would have been my pick, so I'm very disappointed that Kazan's not on here. The Last Berserker. Ton of fun playing that game as well, even though I got really frustrated towards the end with the boss battles and such. Yeah, I really, really like Kazan. But between the two that I played, between Doom and Hades 2, I have to give it to Hades 2. Hades 2 was such a good action game. Really liked it. Even though I did like Doom. Doom was a good the Dark Ages was a fun game. I definitely think it was a step down in terms of a lot of the fast-pacedness of Eternal. I thought Eternal was kind of like the peak perfection of Doom, even though people say 2016 was, and I disagree. I did like Eternal a lot more. Best action adventure game, between these three right here, Hollow Knight, Six Long, Indiana Jones: The Great Circle, Split Fiction. I think I have to give it to Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. This is one of the only games I never really 100% games. I 100% of this game, and I'm very proud of it because it was a very fun game. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was great. The puzzles were awesome. Yeah, I'm picking Indiana Jones. Great game. I have not played the DLC. I heard some mixed things about the DLC. I may pick it up eventually, but yeah, Machine Games did a fantastic job with Indiana Jones. I'm super excited for the sequel whenever they end up making that. RPG, you already know what my pick is going to be, but we'll go through all of them. Avowed, I started playing Avowed, and I still do want to finish it, but again, I got sidetracked by other games. I think I got sidetracked, actually, by Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Again, another fantastic RPG. Monster Hunter Wild, I think I will pick up eventually. I'm not a huge Monster Hunter guy. I did play Monster Hunter World a little bit, and it was fine. But I'm gonna wait for a sale till I pick up Monster Hunter Wilds, and then Outer Worlds 2. I played Outer Worlds 1 and I liked it. I've heard good things about Outer Worlds 2, but I think the same thing. I'm gonna wait till it's on sale. But between these three, you already know what I'm doing. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is one of the best RPGs of all time. I will say it. I'm not afraid to say it. It deserves that title already, even it not being a year old. I think people are sleeping on this game. It's I understand it's more niche compared to others, like say a Skyrim or even Baldur's Gate 3, I think, is actually not as niche as this game. Yeah, I truly think the innovations that this game has made aren't appreciated now, but they will be 5 years from now. We'll look back on it and say, wow, this was a really special game. Best fighting game, I have not played any of the. Oh, this is the League one, the League fighting. I forgot this even came out. But yeah, I have not played any fighting games, so I will move on. Uh oh. I will move on. Can I move on? What's best family? Uh oh. Huh. Here we go. Best fighting. Moving on. Best family. Here we go. Between the only ones of these is Split Fiction, so I think I have to pick Split Fiction. Even though I do want to play Mario Kart World eventually, but I really did like Split Fiction. Split Fiction is a very good game. Very great couch co-op, super fun. You can play it with friends, family. Very well done. Again, Hazelight, they're known for it. They're good at it. What's not to like about it? Best sim strategy. The only one I've played is Sid Meier's Civilization 7, and I played maybe an hour or two of it. Again, I got sidetracked by other stuff, and I didn't really like a lot of the decisions that they made. I thought it looks pretty. It's a very good-looking game. Definitely, I like the style they went for compared to the more cartoony-ish aspect of Civ 6, but Civ 7 is fun, but I don't know if I love it yet. Again, I gotta go back and try playing it again. But it's the only one here that I played, and I don't know if I really want to give my vote to it. I do want to play. Wait, this is Tactics. I do want to eventually play Tactics, but I haven't played any of these other games, so I think I'm gonna skip this one too. Oh, come on! Why is it doing this to me? It's Best Sport Racing. Come on. Did I reload last time? I can't remember. Jeez, what's going on with the website? Best Sport Racing. I haven't played any of these games. Oh, rematch. Oh, yeah, Sport and okay. Yeah, I haven't played any of these. Rematch does look pretty fun. I kind of do want to try it eventually, and then Mario Kart World, but I'm not a big racing guy. Even though I'm sure these are fun, I'm just not really into them. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Best multiplayer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I have played. The only one I haven't played is Battlefield 6. I played Arc Raiders. It's a fine extraction shooter. I think it's a little overhyped. I don't really know um why why there's so much hype up around it, but it's a fun game playing with friends. It does. I don't know if it's really innovated too much besides like having the arcs, the robots in as an extraction shooter, but that's just me. Um, Battlefield 6 I haven't played, but I've heard again great things about it. Night Rain was a very, very fun roguelike. I grinded this game when it first came out, and I'm super excited for the DLC on the 4th. I will be getting back into it and playing some more. Peak was a fun little multiplayer game. I played it. I bought it and I played a little bit of it. It's fun. It's fine. I'd recommend it if you want like a party game to play with friends. And then Split Fiction as well is a nice multiplayer game. But I got to give it to Night Rain. I love Elden Ring. It's probably my favorite game of all time. And I think the Night Rain formula works really well. And it kept me busy for 100 hours before I got bored of it. So I definitely got my money's worth. Best adaptation. Wait, there was a Splinter Cell TV show? I didn't even know. I didn't even know there was a Splinter Cell TV show. I got to check that out. That's crazy. Last of Us Season 2, I didn't like as much as Season 1. I thought Season 1 was fantastic. I love Season 1. I did not like Season 2 as much. I really haven't seen any of these, but now I really want to. I have not actually seen any of these. And I didn't love the second season of Last of Us, so I can't really give a vote. But I do want to watch Devil May Cry. Now I really want to watch Splinter Cell. And Until Dawn, I didn't even know it was out yet, so I got a lot of catching up to do. Most anticipated. Here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, GTA's on here. Yeah, that is. Yeah, GTA is winning this one. Even though I'm very excited for all of these games, I will be purchasing and playing all of these. The James Bond game looks super fun. Grand Theft Auto 6 looks super fun. Wolverine looks super fun. Resident Evil Requiem, or Resident Evil 9, looks super fun. And The Witcher 4 looks super fun. But most anticipated, there is no doubt about it. It is Grand Theft Auto 6. Even though the release date got pushed back till now, like a year from now, basically, I'm still anticipating it. And it's probably going to get pushed back again, and it's probably going to win most anticipated again. Best content creator of the year. I mean, between all these guys, the only one that I've like semi consistently watched is Moist Critical. I have not watched Kadrel. I don't really watch Kai, even though I've seen some clips. Sakura Miku, haven't watched. I haven't really. I've seen some clips of Burnt Peanut. He seems funny. I like him, but I think I'd have to give it to Moist. That's a crazy picture. I don't know if he submitted that or they just took a screen grab of it. That's a crazy picture. Best esports game. Come on now. Come on. We'll go through all these. Valorant Champs was fun. I was seeing. Wait, League of Legends Bang Bang. There's 2 entries for League. I didn't even realize that. I watched a little bit of Worlds. I didn't really watch any of the international. I watched a decent amount of Val, but it's Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is the best esports game of all time. And the events are always fun. I didn't go to any events this year, but I am going to the major next year in Cologne, Germany. I bought my ticket. So yeah, I'm excited to go do so. Best esport athlete. Do they not have Faker on here after winning his 5th Worlds? That's crazy. Brock for Valorant, Chovy for League, Forsaken for Valorant, Kakaru, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Kakaru for Street Fighter, Menard for Street Fighter, and then Zaiwu. I think I have to give it to Zaiwu for CS2 because he's like the only one that I really watched a lot of, and he's having a pretty good year. He won a major, he won a lot of events. Yeah, Zaiwu's doing pretty well. I don't know who's gonna win that actually. Best esports team. There's Vitality, Energy. Again, I think I have to give it to Vitality. They won a lot earlier this year. They won like 5 or 6 events in a row. Yeah, and the major, yeah, they won a lot. I gotta give it to Vitality. They won a ton. I'm surprised TI or T1 isn't in there for winning Worlds. I've reached the edge. Wait, what? I thought I still had some more to go. What the hell? Nominees. Oh wait, view all category. I wanna. Oh wait, what? Wasn't there a player voice one? Isn't that player's voice? What? I guess okay. It says it up top there, player's voice, but I guess that's it. Let me view all category. Download your vote card. Why can't I download it? Where's my vote card? There we go. Here's my vote card. Here. Hold on. There we go. I download. Okay, perfect. Even though it's like I can't even scroll down. You kind of see it there. There we go. That's my vote card for Game of the Year. So, yeah, Claire Obscure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Claire Obscure for me. For picks, and then wait, no, not Death Stranding. Wait. Why did it have me pick Death Stranding for my Game of the Year? No, it's KCD2. There we go. Download card. Oh, not that card. Hold on. Here. We'll go back. Download your vote card. It's gonna take a second. Download blocked. Why is it blocking the download? Always allow. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There is my vote card for Game of the Year. No, why is it still Death Stranding 2? What? Vote. Next category. Okay, hold on. All categories. There we go. Okay. Now download my vote card. Is it this one or is it this one? There we go. Okay. Okay. This is my vote card for Game of the Year. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for Game of the Year. That's obviously the big one. But Claire Obscure picks up a couple more. I don't know why that's glitched right there. But yeah, a lot of good games this year. I had a ton of fun playing them. And yeah, I'm excited to watch the Game Awards and see what wins. All right. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, your opinions on the Game Awards, your picks for Game of the Year, and yeah, I will. That's it for me. But until then, I will see you all next time.